I'm in one of my backyard greenhouses walking amongst some lettuce, arugula, some mustard greens, and some tatsoi. And today I'm going to talk to you guys about how you can succession crop, how you can look at what you've got planted and decide what you're going to have for the next couple weeks. That's coming up next on The Urban Farmer. What we're looking at here is the first group of lettuces that I planted this season. The bed over here was an experimental one we tried really early. We seeded it in the greenhouse about the 1st of February. We transplanted it the 1st of March, and it actually worked out better than I thought we did. The two beds next to it are beds that we seeded March 15th, and we transplanted, these ones we seeded February 15th, transplanted them March 15th, and it's looking like we're going to harvest these by about April 13th. So these are about a two-month cycle at this time of year. Right now we are April 11th, and so this is good. This is ahead of where I've done it in the past. Okay, so that aside, right now I'm looking in this greenhouse, and I've got 3 beds of lettuce, a bed of arugula, a bed of lettuce that's on the way. This one won't be ready to harvest for about 3 weeks. And I've got a bed of tatsoi and mustard, half and half. It's sort of what I call an auxiliary green. It just goes into the salad mix. So right now I'm looking at this and I'm thinking ahead the next 2 weeks. Okay, what am I going to have for greens? First of all, what am I going to have for greens for this week's market? That's coming up this Saturday. It's Monday today. And I'm thinking, okay, I want to make sure that I've got enough consistently for the next few weeks until some of the other stuff that I've planted out starts to come online. And so I need to be careful because I don't want to out harvest myself. I don't want to crop too much now and then be short in a couple weeks. So out of these six beds, I'll kind of take you through my thought process. So I'm thinking, we've already cut this bed here, the first bed, and we've cut it actually in 2 successions. We cut half of it one week, half of the next week, and these beds haven't been cut yet, and they'll be ready this week, both of them. But I'm not going to cut both of them because then that would screw me over the next week. So I'm going to cut one of them, and then the next week I'm going to cut this one, and I'll probably at that time also be able to get a second cut of some of the red lettuces of this other bed that will go in the mix. This week as well, I will harvest half of this bed of arugula so that I leave the other half for the next week. And this tatsoi and mustard, I'm actually going to harvest the whole thing. The reason being is that right now we're looking at a 7-day recovery of that. I harvested this half this week, and it's already caught up to the half that I didn't harvest. So that's interesting. So that tells me that this is recovering fast enough now that I can just crop it each week for probably 3 weeks until another crop comes online. And so that's my thinking here, is I want to think about the recovery. And so that's why I'm only going to harvest this one bed of lettuce this week, parts of this one to get some red mixed lettuce in there. Then the next week I'll harvest this one. And then the next week I'll have this one back in full, and I'll probably have some of this again, but then I'll have some more lettuce coming online from the other plots, because we have a second group of greenhouses where we have lettuce planted in there as well. So I just wanted to share that with you, and I hope you guys found that helpful. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit the subscribe button right now, like and share them with your friends, and check out my online course, ProfitableUrbanFarming.com, and my book, theurbanfarmer.co. Alright, thanks for watching.